friend ended up showing me the video. They was like, "Did you see this?" I'm like, "See what?" So Sophia twerking out her son. I'm like, "What?" And then so it was a lot.
Yo! Alright, y'all boys, today we are back with another offline recording, you know what I'm saying? This video right here is called Mother Twerking on Her Toddler, Steve Wilkos. Now, I ain't never watched this bald ham sandwich named Steve Wilkos before, but we gonna get right into this though.
Just a few months ago, Sophia says that CPS received 4,000 anonymous phone calls.
4,000?
For being sexually inappropriate with her one-year-old son went viral. And CPS investigation confirmed that Sophia's actions threaten harm of sexual exploitation of her young son. Sophia says she received social media messages threatening to come to her house to physically harm her.
Whoa.
Saying she needs to be...
I ain't gonna lie, she don't deserve all that for twerking on her toddler, as the video title says, but 4,000 calls most definitely says something. How the is she still with the kid after 4,000 people done called in the CPS office? How?
And the sex offender registry.
My friend ended up showing me the video. They was like, "Did you see this?" I'm like, "See what?" So Sophia twerking out her son. I'm like, "What?" And then so it was a lot.
Yo! Nah. See? Look. So how the is she still here? How the is she on the show? Bro, she should be in. She would be in jail. If this was a man would be in jail. Imagine a man flinging a wee all over they toddler kid. Wouldn't they be in jail? Why? What the?
People sharing it, resharing
what
it.
The?
When it went viral, it was a lot of comments. People was harassing Sophia, saying they gonna call CPS. She gonna get her kid taken away from doing that.
Did you sexually molest your son?
Steve, I won't be here if I molested my son. I would have made the call to come here.
Yeah. You called to come on the show.
Yes.
She called?
So what happened?
Pretty much what happened was my friend called me one night. She was like, "Want to come over? I ain't seen her in a minute." I'm like, "Yeah." So she comes, she gets me. We drive to her house. We get there, we're like, "You want a drink? Let's get a bottle." We ain't seen each other in a minute. I had my son, she had her daughter. So,
So all this started from drinking? Yo, how drunk were you to even twerk on your toddler kid? Like, bro, how old is the kid? Like, how old is he? 1, 2, 3? Like, what?
I took a couple shots. I wasn't drunk. Like,
I wasn't drunk.
And then pretty much
you would say that you were a little intoxicated though, right?
I only had 2 shots, but I usually drink way more than that.
That's a lie. I smell cat. 2 shots is fake cat. What the Nah. She must have took like 7, 8, probably 10 to 15 shots. If I had to say. She's lying. She's straight lying in my face. Stop lying.
So to me, no, I wasn't drunk at all.
So in that video, you don't feel the alcohol?
No.
No.
Lying. I'm saying. Even the crowd know.
I'd almost advise you to say, yeah, you were intoxicated. I say that because I watched that video and I'm like, like, you did that sober? Like, my thing is, why, I understand, like, first of all, twerking was like a huge thing, I don't know, a couple years ago?
Yeah.
That's a couple years ago is a stretch. I ain't gonna lie, twerking literally been a thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's literally been a thing. I feel like social media done popularized it, but it's been a thing since forever, bro.
And it's a very sexually suggestive move, right?
Correct.
Why would you do it on your one-year-old son?
So the son is 1? He's 1? Bro, nah, fuck no. 1? Bro, why are you even doing all that? You bending your back backwards towards your son? You doing sexual shit to your son at 1? You exposing him to sexual shit already? See, this is why kids grow up to be demons, bro. It's parents like this. That's why kids grow up to be as sexual as they is now. This is why, like you see them kids that be getting pregnant young. That's what be happening, bro. Or be fucking around doing shit young. That's why. This is why we have teenage parents. Because of moms like this. Moms like this. This is why.
probably at the time I just wasn't thinking of it the way that it looked, or the way, like, my son, he runs up, like,
He loves you.
yeah, like, but he'll, like, hug me from the back, like, he laughs about it, like, he was laughing the whole time.
Right.
But I also
So let me ask you
Probably
this.
from the leg,
When
right?
you
Something
watch
like that.
When you watch that videotape now, what do you think?
I shouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
But
Did you know you were being videoed?
no.
So this was your friend videotaping you?
Yeah.
And how did it get out into the world is what I'm asking.
I guess this girl that didn't like me screen recorded the live, which I never knew.
Wait, it was a live stream. It was a live stream. So people were seeing you do it live.
She was on live to begin with, screen recorded it and posted it. But at the time my phone was broke, my screen didn't work. I couldn't see the post at all for a couple of days.
Right.
I could hear my phone go off for hours. Next minute, I tell Suri, hold the button down, tell her to call my friend, like log into my Facebook, see what's going on. She's like, with that live, it went viral. I'm like, what live? She's like, I went live when we was at the house. And I'm like, and you just didn't tell me, you just.
So I ain't gonna lie, bruh. The friend low key, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the friend helped in this situation. Cause like, look, say it wasn't live stream. Would this lady would she have learned from the lesson? Imagine she kept doing that to her son till he was older, bro. Like, imagine, bro. So the lady that screen recorded it, low-key helped with this situation. I ain't gonna lie, like, she faked help.
And people that saw this live had a pretty brutal reaction to it, right?
Yes.
What are some of the things that you heard?
People were saying I was touching my baby. I didn't get him taken away. People were telling me not to leave my house with him, like, or they was gonna take him from me. And just like all types of crazy.
Take him from
CPS got
crazy.
involved?
Yes.
And what happened with that?
So pretty much a couple days later, CPS contacted me, telling me that there was 4,000 CPS calls made.
I ain't gonna lie, that's still
Extremely high
crazy.
number.
Yes.
I mean, that might set the record.
People were emailing
Guinness
videos
World
to
Record.
CPS, sending, like, just kept sending and sending and sending. So they called me. They're just like, we need to come see him. Da da da. I let them see him. Seeing he was okay. He wasn't like. They didn't like tell me to take him to a doctor to get checked or anything, but like he was fine. Like he was happy. They told me pretty much like you gotta take parenting classes. You can't leave the house with him. Like I be having to get my groceries delivered because I can't leave the house with my own son.
Shit. So that's what twerking on your son does. See, never do that. Even if you drunk, bruh. Like, why you even drinking alcohol around the kid in the first place? Like, why is y'all even doing all that type of activities around the kid? If you doing that type of shit, shouldn't you have the kid out of the house, or shouldn't you have somebody taking care of the kid instead of you doing that shit around the kid? Like, what the hell? Why you gotta do that to the kid for?
So they said you can't leave the house with your son.
Yeah.
What was
until it blew over.
Till it blew over. Because they were concerned that there was a lot of people very angry with
my
you.
address got leaked all over Facebook.
How has this affected you?
Address leak?
Really, just a lot of judgment. I feel like people looked at it in the wrong way.
Why would people not look at it in the wrong way, bruh? She's crying, talking about people would look at. Of course, people gonna look at it in the wrong way, bruh. What the fuck? If I seen that, you think I'm not looking at that shit the wrong way?
Because I never would touch my baby.
Yeah.
Like, I love him so much, I didn't mean for the video to come off in that way.
Other than this video, have you ever
So
done
what did you
anything
intend it to come off
inappropriate with
on?
your son? Yeah. And your son is like 1 year old?
Yeah.
How old exactly is he? Like,
He's 1.5.
so is he verbal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he doesn't really understand the ramifications of this video,
Right.
except that his life's impacted because he can't leave wherever you're
Yeah.
living.
Isolated.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, low key, when that dude grow older, when the kid grow older, and he realized his mom twerked on him when he was a little ass kid. You know what he's gonna think about his mom, bro? She gonna think his mom is a 304, like a straight runner, no cat. She gonna say his mom is a straight 304.
Anybody close to you ever say, "What the are you doing, Sophia?"
They should have. Somebody.
Yeah, my sister called me.
And what did she say to you?
What are you doing, Sophia?
I mean, I think that's probably 99.9% of the people we're all watching. Like, again, I don't make the leap of, oh my God, you're sexually inappropriate. But I go, what the hell are you doing to your own kid?
I'm saying.
So this is my thing to you. You're moving forward as a mom. You're obviously, this has been a terrible experience for you. What stops you from doing something so ill-advised with your child moving forward?
Really, just the risk of losing my son. I never want to lose my baby.
But not even that.
Yeah.
You are supposed to be
His
a
protector.
role model
Yeah.
for your
Right.
child.
I'm saying, like, you supposed to mature your kid and grow him into the best version he could be as a mom. Why are you doing? That's what my thinking is. This mom, like, she tripping me out. Like, who the dad of this daughter? Cuz if I'm the dad and I seen the video, bro, I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? What are you doing to your son? Son.
Your friend Alma is here.
What's she doing?
She was a good friend of you, but I guess she backed off a little bit because of all this backlash too. Let's bring her out. Alma.
So this is the lady friend.
Sophia, I hope you pass this test. I'm gonna pass. I hope so. I'm telling you. Hi, Steve.
How you doing?
What tests is they doing?
When you watch that video, what runs through your mind?
Hell nah. Hell nah.
I just feel disgusted because I got a son
Yo, bro.
myself, and I be leaving my son with her, and I don't know what could have been going on ever
You
since I
wouldn't
seen
want
that
her
video.
doing that to your son.
all.
Hell no. You know, that's like if you were in a strip club, that's the kind of thing that you expect to happen to you in a strip club,
All right.
right?
So in strip clubs, you just see get a woman twerking on little kid. You see that in a strip club, Steve Wilkos? No, I know what he meant. I'm just trolling. I'm lucky just yapping.
But you've been friends with her, right?
Yes.
So before this video happened, before her twerking in her son's face, what did you think?
Look at the lady right there. You see you see this white lady? Look at her. Look at that bit closely, bro. Look at her.
What did you
Look
think
at
of Sophia as a mom?
Sophia, she's actually a good mom. Sophia, you are a good mom.
You were live with me.
Her son
She was
lives.
there?
Elma lived with me for a little while.
Oh, but
Like
you weren't
before.
there when she was doing the twerk
No,
dance.
not
Yeah.
at all.
If you were there and you
Good.
saw her doing it, would you have said anything?
Why she ain't say no? Why she gotta think about that shit? Why did this friend have to think about it? Man, just say no. What the fuck? You not gonna say nothing? If she walked in, yo, she twerking on your son, you not gonna say nothing? You gonna allow that shit to happen as a mother? Man, she probably do that shit too. Her goofy ass.
Well, because I mean that's her and her son.
No, fuck that. You're a 304 just like her,
I'm not
cuz.
trying to be. I'm just
Like it
asking.
ain't got nothing to do with me. That's her and her son with it.
Right. But
But-
even if so, okay. And again, you're a very young woman too.
Right.
I have lots of decades of experience, I would have said, "What the are you doing?" Like, you know.
I'm saying, like, something. Man, I would have threw a pillow at her if she doing that to my bird. I would have definitely threw something at her if she did that to my son. Man, I might tremble that. I might go in that bitch, tremble that bitch some. I'll do some. Like, that bitch not doing that to my son, bro. I'm not gonna lie. She tripping, bro. Fuck no. Never that. Man, see.
And I do think alcohol had some plans, no matter what you say. I think that you had a few drinks, and when we have a few drinks when we're younger, we get crazy. We do stupid things because we lose all of our inhibitions, right? You don't twerk, do you, for your son?
No.
Okay.
No.
She don't really
Good.
twerk at all, Steve.
No, she doesn't twerk at all?
Exactly, at all. I don't know how, so no.
She don't know how to twerk. Bitch, you don't know how. I mean, shit, it's alright. It don't matter. It's alright. You don't need to know how to, you know what I'm saying?
You've kind of backed off because she's received all,
Yeah, it's because I
backlash.
got a son myself.
And so you're like, you got to put yourself in a safe place for yourself and your son.
Right.
But if she passes her lie detector test,
If Sophia, if you pass your lie detector test, I'm gonna be happy and I'm ready to be back friends with you.
Man, they going back. They using a lie detector test to determine. Man, that lie detector, man, these lie detector tests be fake as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they be faking these motherfuckers, bro. No troll, bro. I don't give a fuck any lie detector test. If I see this bitch twerking on a kid, a little a 1-year-old kid, she never being around me ever the fuck again. I do not care if we had 20 years of friendship. I don't care. I see that. Fuck no, you not my friend no more, bro. Hell no. I don't care.
Oh, Steve just to get to the point.
all right. The twerking is bad, but is it a criminal offense? No.
I mean, they're trying to get me for
It's-
that, but
Well, I understand, but I don't know if there's a charge for that. Twerking in the first degree,
central registry charge, but
Right.
they
But I'm
sent
but
it
I'm
and couldn't do anything
saying,
with
I
it.
don't think you made sexual contact. I don't think you were doing it for your own. But now, if you were failed, it's a whole different story, right?
You're right.
If this was a male, I
Sophia,
swear, bro, it would
you
be
came
so
here,
much
took a lie
worse.
detector
The male
test
would have been
because
in jail already.
You just received, again, 4,000 phone calls. 4,000. I gotta imagine CPS.
Bruh, if it was any male that did that, I swear, man, 200 calls, not even 200, they wouldn't even let that slide. You hear 5 calls, they already done. Man, they in jail 20 years. They ain't never coming back. Why they let this runner get away with this, bro? No, they ain't serving no time. No time for this? None?
Yes.
There's that many people in my town, Steve.
Right. But I mean, 4,000, that must have set a CPS record. I'm not even kidding. 4,000?
4,000 is crazy.
But
That
so you
still
came
is
here and
crazy.
you took a lie detector test. And we asked you, do you have knowledge of anyone sexually molesting your 1-year-old son? You answered no. Did you ever sexually molest your 1-year-old son for your own sexual gratification? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Sophia told the truth.
I'm still not being her friend. Fuck that. I don't care. Fuck that.
Sophia.
She might go around and do that to my son next. I ain't letting this 304 do that. Hell no.
Well, I want to say, I apologize. For real. I apologize. Oh my God, Sophia.
You gonna apologize off that? Really? Really?
To all those people that called in on you, what would you like to say to them?
I just hope everyone knows now that I didn't touch my baby. I never would touch my baby.
Shit, I hope so. You better not.
Oh my God, Sophia.
I'm always mad when I watch something on the news or on social media when people don't do the right thing and say, hey, don't do this or stop this. People don't get involved. So I'm kind of proud of the people that said, hey, this is wrong, and we're going to report it. I think they did the right thing. You shouldn't be doing that.
They right. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the people. They really did care for real. They
But
really
as a
did
mom, you
care.
have to realize you're under the microscope. People are watching you. And like you said, you don't want to lose your son. And you might be young, but you know what's right and wrong. And the one thing is, I'll give you a tip. When you're around your son, you should never drink alcohol.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. That's what I just said earlier.
If he's in your care, you shouldn't never screw up your sobriety. You know, if you have somebody watching your son and go out, that's a different story. If you got family members, you babysit, or almost gonna take your son with her son and babysit, and you go out and have a good time. Nobody's saying you can't have a good time, but if you are in charge of watching your son, you shouldn't be doing things like that. Oh, let's have some drinks. That's a bad idea. So
you know how many times I done seen a parent, take alcohol, sip some alcohol, right? Next thing you know, just because when a little kid see that, they're gonna be like, oh, I want to try it. You know what I'm saying? Because they seen their older guardian, or they seen their parent do it, and they try it too. Next thing you know, they're exposed to alcohol at like 7, 8 years old, and they already drinking, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you don't do that around no kids, nothing. Why?
I think you're going to learn from this lesson. I'm sure you're never going to do that again, and we hope that you're never back on this stage.
You don't want your kid to have a drinking problem, you know?